Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the Acer Aspire Switch 10. For those that don't know what this is, it's probably because there's not a lot of these type of devices out there. I'm going to go over a couple of quick things about this real fast and then tell you why I love this, so do a comprehensive review of it. So for those that don't know, Acer does a lot of great laptops, or at least they did a lot of great laptops. Now they're not amazing. They're kind of low-end margin type laptops, which for me was really great because I'm looking for low cost because my Mac is dying. I don't need another Mac. I just need something to blog with. And so that's what this was going to be, was my blogging machine. And if it could do other things, great. If not, I'm not going to pay for all the frills that I don't need. But the reason it's an Acer Aspire Switch 10 is because not only is this a laptop, functional keyboard and everything, yes, it's small, yes, it's not got the most amazing battery life, which we'll get into in a second, but it switches into a tablet. Now it is magnetic as far as connecting it to this, so it's not like this can just fall off, as you can see. I will say this. This does run Windows 10. Now, if you do not like Windows 10 period, this is going to be tough for you. I actually like the desktop version of this. The tablet version is leaving a lot to be desired, and the software that's on this, the apps, just are not there. So if you don't like Windows 10 for that aspect of things, you're not going to love this. This does come with Office Mobile, so you can actually use that for yourself. And again, it does run in tablet mode or in desktop mode. Now, a couple key things about this. This is not high-end by any means. In fact, I will say I bought this at Sam's Club. The deal is over now, so you won't be able to get it yourself if you want it. But I bought it at Sam's Club for 120 bucks. $120 for not only a laptop that works, but also for a tablet, just for the sake of having a tablet. This is a really nice device for us just to kind of have to throw in the car to use whenever we need. And with having little ones around the house, this is absolutely perfect for what we need in our life situation right now. Now, having had this for just a couple of weeks, I think it's been 3 weeks now, there are two things that are a little bit of gripe, and I only gripe for the sake of having something to gripe about. First of all, the speakers themselves, not amazing. Look at that city. My goodness. The speakers are down here at the bottom. Let me pause real quick. And it's not amazing. There is definitely a cap to it. Look how gorgeous. The other thing I will say with this is top heavy wise. If you're sitting with this on your lap in the couch, if it's like this, it's good. I mean, I can bend it all the way back, no issues, it's not falling over. But if I set this on my lap and just kind of having it set there, you can see that it's top heavy and it very quickly can fall over. So this is not a lap kind of laptop. It's definitely made for hard surfaces, just to sit there, to work on it, and to be productive that way. You can go anywhere, obviously. It's a very nice machine, but that kind of a set just does not work. It's so portable. It's actually fairly light for a laptop in and of itself. The tablet itself is pretty sturdy in the sense it's durable, it's heavy. The keyboard itself adds almost nothing to this. The battery life is a little bit lacking. I think it lasts for about 3 hours. It charges for about 2.5. So this is not a use for an entire 8-hour day kind of device. If you need that, you're going to need to go maybe MacBook Air or something in the Dell series line, just depending on what you want for your own service. As far as Windows 10, it's the mobile version, so that you don't get like the full gamut of access to everything. So app-wise, obviously much more limited in that process. You can't go download a ton of stuff. I'm not going to use Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop on this thing because it'll probably kill it. But for the fact of wanting to write blog articles for Church Mag, of wanting to coordinate all the stuff that I do on my Patreon channel, and even just being able to have this around the house to play some music for my kids whenever we want to have a quick dance party, this device is absolutely perfect. If you're Apple, sorry, you don't get access to something like this just because they're not willing to go to that. I will say having be able to do a touch screen is nice for a laptop, especially for something like this. I don't see a use case for something where I am sitting with my lap holding this, but whenever it's like on the desktop, whenever it's a desktop setup and it's sitting on the table, I can just kind of come over here and press a new YouTube video or kind of do something real quick that I just need a moment's notice. Typing on this thing, it is a little compact. I wouldn't necessarily compare this to a desktop PC, which is a much more full keyboard, but you get used to it pretty quickly. So if you think this would be something that would be great for your situation, let me know. If you are a pastor, I actually encourage you to consider something like this, because this would be just the perfect setup. 3 hours, go get coffee, work on this, plug it in whenever you're getting ready to have your meeting at the coffee shop, because most people have coffee shops with pastors at some kind of distinct location at a certain meal. So plug it in while you're talking with them, unplug it, keep typing up your sermon or your blog or just some emails that you have, plug it back in, have another conversation with someone. So with that, I'm going to leave you with a couple of things. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, check out my Patreon page where I have a ton of fun stuff out there that's only exclusive to my patrons. If you like these kind of reviews, check out my Google Wi-Fi review. And if you like Let's Plays, if you like people that play video games, I actually have a Christian family-friendly option. You can check out a whole bunch of them right here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See ya.